So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
First play is to the air. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down, Riverhawks.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives them the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got Lamb. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Riverhawks take a 6-0 lead right away. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Riverhawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Here's Brichot on the ground for the first time. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go. We're good. 319 just go.
1st down, and they go right back to it.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, and I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that 1st down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Here we go. All right.
Give on 2nd and long. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Fields now on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Has it in close. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39.
Here we go. Turn on front. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 27 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Out, let's go. Here we go. 19, tonight.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Pass it down close. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go. 3:30.
Another throw for Fields. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolves.
3rd down run with Blue. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jets into the nickel, 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, I think that was the time of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Don't jump. Ready? 11, 11, 11. Green 19, just not. Hey, can. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Here we go, shot. Green 19, right to that.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Buying some time left. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Right.
Play action now. It's Fields. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Right.
Off play action. It's Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
And he's got a free play here. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Here we go. Green 19, right to that. Right.
From the red zone now. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. Right.
Now Fields again. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Volk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready?
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
Blue running to the right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Go! Come back here. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. This one's caught. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. To throw, Milton. Brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Real momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Come on, come on.
Here's Milton. And screen here to Blue. Pushing for the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. The Riverhawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, Ken.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Fields to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
46-yard line.
Here we go. Good. Go.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields throwing once more. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Green 19, EQ. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hit it out right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work
19
after.
tight. 19 tight.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Throw secured by George Pickett. On the move, past the 40. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll give them a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go.
And a Buenos Aires
Crack
first
on
down.
leading.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, River Hogs.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The River Hogs get some late points and the lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the River Hogs take a 4-point lead.
21, Jets 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. Some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle, but be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Here we go, side. 222, 222. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Hey, can. Hey, turbos up. Say hi.
Fields on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Riverhawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, break. Pat the 60, pat the 60, go.
Milton now. This fine Schoonmaker complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down from the gun. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ready? Cap.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Now Milton to throw. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Ongu now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Off play action, it's Fields. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. All the way across midfield before he was brought down. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
As quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now here he goes on the boot. Vacates quickly left side. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Tonight. Tonight.
From the red zone on 1st. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
Here's Fields to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Following the sack, and they need to find 11 yards here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Yep. 319. Eat you. Tonight.
3rd and long for him here. And he's got it. Tagged away out for it for touchdown. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets bring it back to even.
Ties the game 24-24.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Liking 18.
McGee, it's blue. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
And he gets the handoff. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. right beyond the marker. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. It is in, touchdown. The Riverhawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Riverhawks break that tie. Now lead by 7.
So bad.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Wangu now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331. Sit high.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Looking to his fullback now. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Fields out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here we go. Go.
3rd and 1. Fields to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. That one gains 7. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives the backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Keeps it down the hall. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go. Sit high. Hey, 10, 10. Extra high. 11, 11, 11. Hey, 551, 551. Sit high.
Looking to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Ready?
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready?
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Now it's Blue. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's of the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play.
On the set.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ready?
Give on second here to Blue. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Man in motion here. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Milton now on 3rd down. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
60.
Up the middle, Blue. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Gets it again. He's going to lose yardage here. They bring him down at the 4. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Get it, 19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
He'll throw it. Getting out to his left. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Aubrey puts it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Play action now. It's Fields. Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds. But great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, New York! The Jets making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Fields to the line. The Jets are going for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal will get them the lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Let's go now.
We'll start the drive with blue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Going with blue here. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. And might see them burn a timeout. The Jets take their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, ready?
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Go! Ready?
Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
The ball heads towards the sideline. Not returnable. Well done. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
And the Jets, first down.
All flag is down here. This might be a free play. Forced out to his right. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Now they got to the end zone with that free play, partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets jump in front now by 5.
Jets 39, Riverhawks 34.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Here we go. 18, Rebel. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And they'll have the first down, but we're inside of 20 seconds to play now. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give them a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
I'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Milton. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. That one only good for a couple. It's second down. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Set up the screen here for Hall. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So the win goes to the Jets. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New